Out with the old and with the new. It's not good. I didn't hear no. It's cold. You gotta be careful. I'll sweat this. And set this in this pan. This goes there. It's hot. It is 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 hot. blue. Brown, black, green, and orange. I think. That's what this is. I'll double check that before. It's brown, black, green, and orange. I think that's how that goes. Got to put the door on and put the top on before I do that. Rheem! I don't know if anybody else have problems with these Rheem micro-channel coils. This one? Oh, it was two. That's not. Oh, it was two. I guess not. That's fine. These Rheem micro-channel coils. None of the older Rheems. They tend to leak down here. You gotta take this cover off. But I got this one in. I'm gonna double check that schematic real quick. I'm pretty sure I got that right. And the blue. See where our vacuum is at. Probably use my phone. See if I can pick it up. Feel peace, feel peace, feel peace, feel peace. I ask you guys a question. Yeah, and you guys can put the comments in the comment section. When you guys do repairs, do you listen to music? I don't even remember my login. That's fine. I'll just have to look over here and see. Like I said, when y'all do repairs, y'all listen to music. 553. I'm dropping some 2-hole setup. I would have been pulling down a lot quicker. It is what it is. Let's double check. Double check on that blower. So I got brown, black, green, brown, black, green, brown, black, green, and orange. And then red is 1, blue is 5. I think they had it on 3 and 4, so they sped it up before, so I'm gonna leave it on that. But that's a verified brown, black, green, and orange. And that's how you do that. TXV, new coil. I'll have to do a decay test here in a second on that vacuum. See where we're at. This stool here is a lifesaver. People, if you're over 300 pounds, you gotta get you a stool. Even if you're over 250, you gotta save your knees. Still gotta save your knees. 527. I'm gonna let it run. Oh, that's a good thing about doing these repairs. 524, I'm dropping. I'm just let it pull down. I'm gonna hop in the van and cool off. Man, it's hot out here. Man, cool off. It is hot. Oh man. Whew. Oh man, it's hot. Oh man, it's hot. Man, the call I'm on right now, he was out here, been out here a couple times actually. They originally came out here, they had a bad THG. Changed that. I think a couple weeks later they called in and said it wasn't cooling again. Ended up being had a leak in the coil. It was a small leak, but it is what it is. Just got to get them taken care of in a sense. Customer, he wasn't upset. You know, sometimes you have those customers that's in situations they get pissed off, and then let me know how you guys handle it in the comments, man. You guys, you'll work on a unit. And then it may be 3 weeks go by, you know, something else go wrong with it. You know, those ECM motors, you know, those variable speed motors that, you know, they always go bad. So if you do a coil today and then 2 or 3 weeks later, they say the blower goes out, and what do you know what I mean? Obviously the customer's gonna be mad, and then they're gonna think whatever you originally did didn't fix the unit. So let me guys know what you guys' company do. Do y'all give them back half the money up from the first repair, or you just say it is what it is? You got to pay full price. But for this customer, we gave him back half their money on the original repair that we did 2 weeks ago. You know, there's one thing in this trade, even a service technician, you'll you know, you get put in certain situations where, I don't know, you do a repair and next thing in a couple weeks later something else is wrong. You know, like I said, the customer automatically, you know, and I mean, and them not knowing HVAC, or if you put yourself in their shoe, you would probably, you know, would have thought the same way. So I guess it is what it is, you know. It's just certain situations just suck. But it is what it is. Get them taken care of. You just got to bite the bullet on those calls, and you know, they'll be repeat customers. So that's what it's all about. One thing I will say is, and I'm gonna show you guys this trick. I'm gonna show y'all a quick glance, real quick. Y'all know the canisters that the refrigerant come in. You can save them and use them as trash cans. It's a quick tip for either the new guys who eat. You know what I mean? They might stop at McDonald's or stop at a restaurant and trash all in their van. Well, instead of discarding the box for the refrigerant, the box that the refrigerator come in. You can save it. I'm gonna do a quick glance real quick. You can see that there. So I basically save those. I keep one there, and I keep another one in the back. You know, the one in the back I'll throw away, like old capacitors, you know, things in that nature and that. But the one up here, I'll put in, you know, snacks and stuff that I eat of, throw it in there basically. So that thing's still on vacuum. I'm about to do a decay test here in a second, and hopefully it don't get over 1,000. Hopefully it don't get over 500. Hopefully it stays low. But what time is it? About 3 o'clock. Still got time. Still got plenty of time. Still got plenty of time. Let me know in the comments who's you guys' favorite YouTuber when it comes towards HvAC. You know, I follow just about everybody in a sense. You know, there's one guy in particular that dude's hilarious. He's a good technician. His content is just hilarious, man. The stuff that he shows, I think he records with the glasses. The stuff that he shows is just hilarious. I can think of his name. Abilene, Texas. I can't think of his name. It's crazy. I'm gonna have to look on my phone, but I watch him all the time. He's a black guy. You know, you gotta support the brothers out here. But yeah, his content is hilarious. Man, he from you know, almost getting bit by dogs to, you know, going into houses where, you know, they got weed everywhere. He got some good content. It's hilarious. I don't think I've ever gotten bit by a dog, but you know, as a technician, you know, if you're afraid of dogs, or if you're afraid of dogs, if you don't like dogs, I mean, you can tell the customer to put them up, you know, before you get in there. You know, that's even if you work with a company or you work if you work, especially if you work for yourself. You know, you can tell them put them up. But I think dogs are alright. I've been doing this about 6 years. I ain't never been bit by nothing. You know, hopefully it stays that way. But yeah, you have to check the guy out. I can't think of his name. There's another guy I watch, Washington Heating and Air, and another guy, brother in Texas. He do good work too. HvAC people. HvAC people! Yeah, man, that guy's, you know, Walt. Yeah, man, you know, I love watching his content. I believe, I think he got somebody working for him right now, a young guy, young Hispanic guy. He's training. Gonna be one of his technicians. So, man, watching their videos, you know, make you want to go harder every day. For these new technicians out here, there's plenty of money to be made. You know, I honestly think HVAC is probably one of the best trades. One of the best trades you can get into because it's so diverse. You got, you have, you know, plumbing, electrical, little refrigeration, and you know, it's not just one thing; it's a multitude of things. And then in the long run, you can start your own business. So that's a good thing to do too. All right, I'm about to go check out and see, check on this vacuum real quick, do a quick decay test. test real quick. See where that vacuum is at. Let's see where that vacuum is at. What's that? 478 and dropping. 478 and dropping. Isolate it real quick and see what it does. $620. It's at 620. 616, 615, 613. Let's see if it dropped real quick. It's actually dropping down. Yeah, I'm about to call that good. It's actually dropping. I'm showing y'all 576. Open it back up. Pull on the 5. Should be good though. Everything up, charge her up in a second. And it's almost 3 o'clock. We'll do that now. Isolate everything. Button her up. Deliver your mercy. Whenever I call, you lift me up. Yeah, guys, I can't go wrong. Can't go wrong with a field piece. You can't go wrong with a field piece. Tell them boys, if it ain't field piece, you don't want it. If it ain't field piece, you don't want it. If it ain't field piece, you don't want it. No. Field piece, you don't want it. Field piece, you don't want it. Can't think of that guy's name. It's Rod. What was his name? Rod. Ah, legit. Yeah, legit. His name legit. HvAC. Yeah, I gotta go. All you techs, if y'all not watching legit, he's probably the funniest technician on YouTube right now. Legit HvAC. I think he getting bit by dogs. He said, "Please don't bite me, dog. Please don't bite me." I don't know if you guys seen Friday the movie. And it was one of them Fridays. He said, let me see, I got him out here somewhere. "Please don't bite me, dog. Please don't bite me." Yeah, look, I already got Walt right there. Most recent Walt. Knights, it's a good crew to watch. I'm just got my subscriptions. Who's legit? I know he's up here somewhere. There you go. No, AB. Boy, AB, he's a good dude too. I think he's down there in Georgia somewhere. That boy AB, man, it's good to see the brothers in the trade, man. It's good to have the brothers in the trade. Who else? Oh, I got legit on here somewhere. I gotta have it. Where's he at? Where's he at? Kraus. Cooling with Kraus is good. Good guy to watch. For all you new techs that need knowledge. Man, this field piece is good, but I wasn't a big fan of their new leak detectors. I have the old one, the older ones. There you go, right here, legit. Man, if you want some funny content, if y'all want to watch anything that's funny, I think this African dude here, they was gonna charge him a lot of money for his unit. He decided to put his unit in his damn self. He fucked it all up. Now that video was funny. I think this dude's here was I think they had find crack pipe and some more shit. Crack pipe and weed. I think his house was smelling of weed. But legit, he dropped the best content. I think the funnier content. Like, I remember this video here. I watched it a long time ago, where man I think he had some dudes, some young guys working for him, and Asian lady right there, her compressor blew up. Actually, he caught that on video. I thought that was pretty cool. But he had some young dudes working for him, and he had just told them, I think they was working in the attic, taking the unit down. I think they were replacing the unit, and told him, "Be careful, man. Dude had some boots on or something." And as soon as he said something to him, he stepped through the attic. It cost the man some money. Customer came through today, got some more water for me. That's what's up. I'm getting my scale. Get my scale. Put this thing in. I need some scale on that good gas. I need my scale in that good gas. I have to weigh that thing in. Yeah, I thought it was funny and legit. He just told dude in the attic, "Man, you got them damn boots on. You need to be careful." As soon as he said something, that motherfucker stepped through. God damn. I tell you, man. don't work for myself, I work for a company, but if I did, you just gotta be careful, man. You have a little guy working for you. As soon as he said something, bro, that motherfucker stepped through. That shit was so funny as hell. If you ever see this legit, man, I thought that was funny, man, but you warned him. Man, I don't know how much this thing take. I know like 3 or 4 pounds. I know I ain't no math genius. Come on, YouTube, help brother out. How much this take? 16.3 ounces. Oh, y'all math heads on here. Where the Asians at? Asian techs, where y'all at? Help a brother out. Calculator. What did that say? 16.3? Nah, I said 63. 63, right? That's 16. 3.93. I think that's right. 63 ounces? Double check that. 69 ounces. 69.3. About 4 ounces, roughly. .33. That's fine. Put that in now. Can't forget, you gotta hit that tear weight. Hit that tear weight, guys. Still bouncing. That's fine. 4.3 ounces, right? Put it on the high side. You gotta belch it. Tear rate. Feeling like about field piece. This thing pries up. You pry it up like that. .3 ounces. I'm on the high side, as you can see. One, 2, 3, 1, 2. I'm shut it off about right now. 4.25. That's fine. Close this off. Take this off. One thing I always do is not to mess these two up, because on these field piece, a lot of times this piece here is longer than this one, and depending on which one you're using, you have the wrong one, and then when you go to put it in there, it's not long enough. So that's one thing I noticed, is that the whole piece, you know, different ones is different size. I know it's 3 different kinds. They have 2 with the sight glass and 1 without the sight glass. So, you know, you just gotta start that up with the sight glass and without the sight glass. Put y'all up here for a second. If you put the wrong one, it won't be long enough, so the core won't sit like it's supposed to. This one. Good. These things is all the best thing the field piece has ever made. Is these. This is the VC2G. So the VC2G and that one, you have to make sure you keep the right the little shaft piece. Of course, the stick piece, you have to make sure you keep that with the right one, because one of them is longer than the other. Like the one that doesn't have a sight glass, that's shorter. The stick is shorter than these two. But to button these things up, this one should be good too. Oh, that's in. Field piece, field piece, and field piece need to drop the waiting on field piece to drop the new wireless probes, man. I know I'm not the only one waiting, but they dropped them new probes, then they're gonna sell out fast. Then the new probes, hopefully they make them like I'm not sure the name of the brand, but they got it to where when you're using the probes and you got the probes hooked up, you can see your we've been nice to see your superheat subcool coming off of the probe itself, because you know they screw it on here high and low. Say it was like this and it had like a bigger glass, and all you gotta do is connect everything else and you can see it from here without even hooking up your phone. That would be nice. That would be real nice. You can just see it. We'll have something like this. Probes, you know, this is like coming in kit where, you know, you can see it from here. Little computer head or something small like this. You just hook everything up, bam, everything just show you Bluetooth to them. That'd be nice as well. That way you ain't gotta use your phone, because I don't know, it'll help some people if you ain't gotta see your phone. button this thing up. Oh. Now that sun is out, sun heat is gone. I'll button this thing up and then fire everything up. I'll hit y'all back when I'm done.